And hello and welcome once again to another episode of Failed Hero Points, an actual play
Yay.
of the Outlaw of Alkenstar Adventure Path. Uh, Hi everyone, how y'all doing?
Greetings.
Hi.
Uh, Close to full house tonight. Only one missing. Tonight we have with us FEG Drums playing Adriel Swordsborn, our Bard, Moorbird playing Inari, our Psychic, Shave Maddox playing Jacksonius, our Gunslinger, Scale playing Ruxel, the Rogue, Patrick playing Kelvin, the Inventor, and the Davy as Varilla Zast, our Swashbuckler.
Swashy.
Swashy, how's everyone doing?
Good.
Great.
Sleep.
Fine.
Having a nice little nap.
Fine. Very enthusiastic there, Shave. It's what I come to expect from you. Uh, let's see. Speaking of sleepy, that's where we're at in the game. Lots of things happening. In last episode. What occurred? What did we do?
We reported to Phoebe after returning from our trip.
Yeah, we finally got the heck out of the desert.
Mm-hmm.
That was only like a 6-month side quest. So, yeah, got out of the desert with Casawana, which was what we set out to do a long time ago and encountered many difficulties along the way, but we made it.
Yeah, and then Casawana was had current news somehow about a Pyronite test going on at this sauna.
He overheard them talking about something happening at a place called the Steaming Kingdom when he was when they were breaking into his place and he was hiding before he ran off on his giant sphinx.
Okay.
Yes.
I guess he wasn't actually gone that long in real time.
No. It was like, I don't know, 5 days maybe total from that happening to you being back. So
Oh, okay.
actually,
Yeah.
no, it has been longer than that.
Couple
Probably like
weeks.
a week. Yeah.
All right.
But
Yep.
they
So
were,
then we went to the
trying
Steaming
to kill
Kingdom
them from Paranite.
and watched Effigy Drums tell a story on stage at the open mic. And then we received a letter that said that the Pyronite test was actually going to happen tomorrow night.
That
So
is, in fact, yes. Mhm.
we went back to the Bullet and Barrel and took a nap.
Because it was a long time.
And then
And
apparently we
what
got
happened?
ambushed in our sleep.
Right. I believe someone had bad dreams.
Jerk.
It was our stumpy little Kelvin friend having some bad dreams, which maybe manifested or maybe were caused by something. I suppose we'll find out after this brutal encounter.
Yes. So you guys were all asleep when this attack started. Most of you are still currently asleep. Kelvin is the only one currently awake. Um, there are some effects that occur when you are asleep. Unless you have the comfort trait on your armor, you probably aren't wearing armor. So I would like everyone to take off their armor in their character sheet right now.
I am so excited that. Oh yeah, I
That
already
you're
have
a
mine off.
deck-based
I'm like,
character?
yes.
Yeah, I just sheathed my weapons.
Yep, you can go ahead and sheath them. They would have been probably next to your person.
Oh boy, this hurts.
Uh,
Oh man, look at my AC drop.
the more dexterous amongst you will notice like a 1 or 2 point drop in your AC. Those of you relying more on strength are going to be less happy about what just happened. Who's got the lowest AC now?
Sorry, do I switch this to stowed?
Yeah, stowed is probably the easiest way to do it. Or
Okay.
I dropped mine
Drop,
because it's
actually
so
drop.
heavy. Yeah.
because at least it drops your bulk.
Oh man, yeah, I think that puts me at the lowest AC. Oh, being strength based, that hurts.
Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And I will be removing that from Garai as well. Because Garai also wouldn't have armor on.
I don't think I'm encumbered.
Well, without armor, you definitely wouldn't be encumbered.
How long does it take to put armor on in this game? Is it minutes?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, it's minutes.
There's
There is
a feat to take, a skill feat to take, I believe, that drops it down to like a minute to put on, I think.
Yeah.
And then as you gain proficiency, I think the amount of time gets smaller and smaller, so you can put it on in like 3 actions or something like that.
But basically, if you are ambushed without armor, you are finishing the fight without armor. That's what it's going to be.
Mm-hmm. Now, if everyone has their weapons stowed and their armor off,
How do I stow my biceps?
just stop being so strong.
Can't.
Okay. Not surprisingly, our our strength-based casters have dropped perhaps the most.
Yeah, this is bad.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And as luck would have it, Adril is asleep. Adril's at the top of the order. This is unfortunate for Adril. Appropriately enough, the creature at the foot of Kelvin's bed is the first to act. Kelvin, thing. Also, this is going to be great. Everyone can please put the prone condition on your characters.
Should we just do unconscious?
If you're unconscious, yeah, actually. Mm-hmm. That makes it easier.
Would I be prone since I'm Wait.
Dwarves sleep upright.
on your feet. Or do you sleep on a bed?
45-degree angle?
Prone it is. Okay, now this is going to be interesting because the tokens, people that can't see or are unconscious, you can see little things showing where the tokens are because you can hear them in the room with you, usually. So, some of you, when you're conscious, will be able to see them, no problem. Some of you will still have only those little darky rings because you can only hear them. Because it's so dark out and you don't got dark vision.
Aw, that's me.
So this is going to be lots of fun for everyone. So this thing... Oh, yeah. Okay. So, it gazes into Kelvin's, like, soul. Like, Kelvin, you just see it looking at you, and it's like your eyes become one and the vision becomes entwined. And I need you to roll me a will save. which I'm certain is your best save.
Well,
Actually,
creature,
not
I
bad.
get this a lot.
You're expert in all of your saves, so. Oh, no problem. You. Oh, actually, that's only a success, not a critical success. So you will take 6 points of mental damage, and you are now frightened 1.
Yeah, sounds like a Monday.
As this cursed gaze peers into your soul, then it moves up next to you. But it wasted all of its other actions, so it can't attack.
What a loser.
I know. Garai is unconscious. Well, maybe. When you took that mental damage, were there any cries of anguish?
From me?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Let's have... Ruxel, you can go ahead and roll me a perception check to see if you heard anything as Kelvin takes this damage. Yep, you are still asleep. Goes past Garai, Varilla, Ruxel, and then this thing moves next to Varilla and strikes.
No.
And crits Varilla for
Rip.
22 points of damage.
Yeah, I definitely think that Varilla would wake up and be like, fudge!
Okay. Definitely I would say that. You are no longer unconscious. Adriel, just give me a perception check real quick.
Okie dokie.
It doesn't have to be much when a yelling happens here. Yeah, you wake up.
Yay.
Technically, it happens at the start of your turn, but that doesn't make sense to me. Inari, you're on the other side of the wall from Varilla, so I want you to roll me a perception check as well. You wake up as well. But you're not quite sure what just happened. You just heard a yell.
Sure.
This thing then gets one more attack on Varilla. And misses. Okay. Man, this is... I've not seen this actually play out from Varilla's point of view. Varilla is total darkness, but Varilla can see in full colors because of being a fetchling.
Go
And-
Varilla.
Wait. Inari.
So my dancing light spell is now a figment. Can it
Well-
still create light?
You also have just light, don't you?
I don't have the light spell. Otherwise, I was thinking I have my my feet wild lights, which affects what used to be dancing lights and is now figment.
Yeah, so I'm going to... Dancing Lights isn't Figment. Dancing Lights is light. I know they changed it out for the thing, but we're just going to... let's give you light as a cantrip, okay?
Okay.
because it doesn't make sense to not have light and have wild lights as like a full feat
Sure.
that you have.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I will cast that.
Okay. Do you want to cast it as wild lights so it looks like an animal?
Oh, sure, yeah. That sounds great. Do you want me to give me that myself?
Yeah, you can. Can you turn on the light? Or do you mean the light spell?
The light spell.
Oh, okay, I can give that to you. There you go.
Thank you. Ba-da-boo-dee-doo-doo.
And just drag the spell effect onto yourself.
Ah, shit. Okay.
And you see these things, and you see, like, when you cast the light spell, their pupils just go, and they kind of
Sure.
blink back.
All right. So then what I'd like to do is yell to wake up Jacksonius and Garai.
Okay.
Is that an action?
No.
So, hey, wake up! And then my third action, I'll stand.
Okay. Jacksonius and Garai, perception checks. Is underneath attributes perception. Garai wakes up
Why is it telling me I already rolled initiative?
because you.
A little lower
like I
than
said,
that.
It's under attributes perception, not attributes initiative.
Perception, not initiative perception.
My bad.
Okay, Jacksonius is still asleep with a natural 1.
Frequent catnaps.
All right.
You know what? That's not too far off. You are a cat. You are sleeping real hard. Jacksonius, it is your turn, and you are asleep.
I wake up.
You do not. This thing moves and takes a hit on Ruxel. And hits. Not a crit for 13 damages. This claw just comes out and just smacks you right in the chest. You're no longer unconscious.
Oh, great.
And then it takes another claw strike at you.
Can I uncanny dodge in my bed?
That is an interesting question. I will say yes, sure, why not? Because it's uncanny. That's the point of uncanny. So, it still hits you, though. For 13 points of damage. Just a claw straight into your chest. Both of them. Kelvin.
I am gonna slap this fool. Let's see. There and yeah.
You crit the thing.
Hell yeah.
Don't forget, you are still prone. Just for future reference.
Yeah.
You take a -2 to hit when you're laying down prone. You also then would take an action to smack with, or oh no, you unarmed. Never mind, you're good. Yep. Okay.
Kelvin's so strong.
Good God.
It takes 14 points of damage.
Is it one action to stand up?
Yes.
Okay, I stand up.
Okay.
Then
You do that.
I smack this fool again.
Oh no! I accidentally took you out of initiative. Hold on.
Ah, jeez.
Ah, jeez.
Oh,
did
I
it
lack
bad.
permission to update combat 12
Ah,
MCGH.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There we go.
It's my turn.
Yep.
I smack this fool.
You do not on a critical miss.
Ah, beans.
Okay, and you hop out of bed.
Critical beans.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
Would this ruckus have given me any chance to wake up again or not? It's not near enough to me.
You're in a separate room. Kelvin, were you shouting anything, or were you just,
Oh yeah,
smacking?
Silently punching.
yeah. With that first hit, like
You did do
Ruxel
it.
would have heard it.
Yeah, and that was a critical hit. Okay.
Punched it into the
that's
wall.
on you can get another
Yeah.
roll.
Yay. Do the correct one this time.
Let's see if it's another critical miss. Yeah, you hear a ruckus happening in the other room, and it jostles you from your deep, deep cat sleep.
Hooray.
You're sickened for some reason.
Hairball.
Oh, right, it's because you got so drunk at the end of last. I forgot about that. Uh-huh. Yeah, you're sleeping it off, so you're still sickened.
It's gonna go great.
That's fun for me. Okay, so this thing. Boy, a light just occurred, and it fixes its gaze upon Inari. You feel it also pierce deep into your soul, just like this terrifying gaze. You know what? I'll show what this thing looks like to everyone. That is a success. You
Is that the right kind of save? I just guessed.
It was.
Great.
You'll take 4 points of mental damage, and are only frightened 1. And it jostles over to you.
Oh, look at its little goat hooves.
This one does a little move, and will strike at Adriel. Hits with a 26 for not very much damage, 8 points of damage. Claw must have gotten you in the leg or something. And then again, this time a critical hit. For 26 points of damage. As this one just hits you square in the face.
That sure is fun.
In the duet.
The duodenum. Not often you hear talk about the duodenum anymore. Okay, this one deals over to Inari and will do a claw.
It's a miss.
Yeah, a critical hit of a miss to do 26 points of damage to Inari. And then strikes again with a miss. Adriel, it is your turn.
Oh, I get to do stuff now, huh?
You.
All right, well, Adriel will stand up. That seems like a logical thing to do.
Huh? Removing that off
Yay.
guard is a big deal.
And Adriel really can't see anything, which isn't going to be remedied anytime too soon.
I also liked the thing that Morbid did with Inari, where when they stood up off of the bed, because that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, that does make sense. So she'll do that. Boy, not seeing anything is tough, and not having any light spells is tough. So she's going to stumble in the dark to Varilla's bed, and stand there and shouting to Varilla, "Varilla, gotta wake up! Wake up! We're in trouble!" And she's going to cast Shield on herself as the last action.
Vrilla's like, I'm up! Ouch! She's like, I know, I just got clobbered.
All right. Yep, that'll do it.
Okay. This one is right next to Kelvin. It's going to...
It misses.
Yeah, it's going to... Okay. This is fun. You see, coming out of the robes of this thing, just like this sand start pouring out of it, and it starts to flush up and get pushed around as this wind and sand starts emanating out of its body, and it creates a whirling sandstorm in your room.
Da-da-da-da.
So glad you
Da-
did it.
da-da-da-da.
Yes, this is Darude. That's not what I wanted. Okay, hold on. Let's try you again. Okay. So, this is going to affect you and Ruxel. I need both of you to make a fortitude save as you feel the sand start to, like, just pour into your, like, orifices.
Ouch.
Both of you are fine. And also, Ruxel, you don't need to blind on saves.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that was the end of its turn. Garai is going to stand up. Out of bed. And... Oh, Garai was laying on the floor. Right. Garai just straight up stands up. Then... Oh yeah, let's just do a classic electric arc on these things. Both of them succeed, but not critically. And both will take half damage. Varilla.
Rilla. Will jump up. Right. Is it okay to get off the bed?
Yep.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
And then she's just gonna start throwing fists. She mad.
Well, let's see what happens. Vrilla misses with her first fist.
And then she's actually going to yell at it. She's going to say, I don't know.
Well,
Don't
that's
wake
good
me up
one.
in the middle of the night unless you got something good for me, you asshole. You're going to get what you got coming. She just goes on this horrible tirade to try to taunt it. And yes, I just said in taunt. That is a word.
It made sense to me.
Let's see if you incontinate it.
In taunt is what Han and Luke did in Empire.
Yeah.
That's against its will save, right?
Well done.
Correct.
Gosh, you barely made it. You rolled a 6. So,
Wow.
you gain panache.
Nice. And that is
Noise. Okay. Ruxel, you are in a sandstorm.
Dude.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to stand up out of bed from the side opposite of the side I was attacked at.
Okay, fair. Ruxel
And
runs away.
was that?
Ruxel runs away. Got it.
No. Ruxel, would our weapons be anywhere nearby, or
Yeah, your weapons are next to the bed on one side or the other.
Right under your pillow.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach for my piercing wind.
There are I don't know, there are footlockers at the end of the bed.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if they were like hanging up like in a holster on like the headboard. Or...
Whatever fits your character, man. Whatever fits what your character would have done.
I mean, you
Probably.
could sleep with something under your pillow, right?
I mean, we are adventurers. It's not like...
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
I would just.
Gotta make sure the gun's locked up so the kids don't get it.
Adriel pulls a bastard sword from her pillow.
See, the guns underneath your pillow are what give it the cool side.
It's not an unreasonable thing to say.
Yeah, I think like the piercing wind would be close to the bed, but everything else would be in the footlocker. Honestly.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
fair.
he's gonna reach for it, and I assume I can't see anything because there's still squiggly lines.
Yep.
And I'm going to take a guessing fire shot at whatever what I think is in the general direction of whatever that was at me.
So go ahead and draw the piercing wind. Okay, so with what the like hits were and everything, and you can hear it's an imprecise sense. You do know what square they're in. There's a mischance. So, something that was pointed out in a very recent episode of a podcast that I listened to called the Glass Cannon Podcast is that these percentage rolls happen before you make a strike. So I want you to roll a d20 and we'll see if you hit or miss off of that.
I'd rather fight about it for the next 45 minutes.
yes.
That will okay. So you can attempt a strike now, because that would be a hit if you hit with a strike.
Okay. So do let's come on, do me right.
You hit critically.
Ooh.
Give me critical damage.
Everybody should be awake now.
Yeah.
Ruxel's shooting.
Okay. So it takes all of that damage, and the fearsome comes into effect. You critically hit with it, and it is now frightened 1.
Nice. And that would be my turn.
That's not a bad turn at all. This thing is next to Varilla. It is intimidated by you. Oh, I forgot to add the frightened 1 to it. Because that's a full bore intimidation check, right?
Correct.
Okay. While it is frightened by you, it will Oh, sorry. One other thing. You are in the sandstorm. So, Ruxel, I need you to just take a quick 5 points of damage.
Bet.
As the sand just cuts into your flesh.
Exfoliating hurts.
I hate the sand.
Gets everywhere.
I was wondering how long.
It took too long, actually.
Yeah,
I'm glad Shave finally did it, but man, it should have happened so much sooner.
I'm halfway surprised it wasn't you. Considering I think you're the only one with Star Wars tattoos in this group.
Yeah, it should have been me.
It should have been me. This one is scared, so it is also going to call up a sandstorm around it into the room. And I'm going to need Varilla and Adril both to make a fortitude save as the sand begins to just pummel you, and it feels like you're like breathing it in. It's starting to get into your lungs and nose. Varilla, you're able to like pull up something, a cloth to block it. Adril, samesies.
Yay! We're the still breathing twins. It's like the least exciting circus act ever.
Hey. Okay.
Beep, beep.
Okay. Right. Interesting. Okay. From you, you hear maybe your door open, Adril and Varilla. And there's, as the sandstorm is coming in, something comes in. And makes a strike towards Adril.
Yeah, that will hit. I will certainly be shield blocking that one.
Okay. So shield block, it's -10 at this point, right?
It is, so I will make sure to add 5 to myself after I take this damage. Oh, no, it calculated correctly, it looks like.
Oh, rockin'.
Oh, no. Or did it? Yeah, no, it did not. Okay. Adding 5 hit points to myself.
I wonder why it didn't.
The text looks correct.
It seemed correct because it's confusing because the strike was a 27. The damage ended up being a 22 after being shield blocked, but it should have been 17. Yeah.
Because the hardness is 10, not
Yes.
5.
Yeah. It's confusing because the strike roll and the damage roll ended up being 5 off, making it confusing with a 5 and a 10 values of shield. So, yeah.
I see.
We're good. We're good.
Got it. This claw hits you, and man, the wound feels kind of icky. Can you give me a fortitude save? Gorgeous.
Pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Pretty bad. That is pretty bad. You feel fine.
Okay. Cool.
And Ari.
Okie dokie. I'm thinking. I haven't decided if I want to fight or attack or defend yet. What are the? I'm gonna try and do a recall knowledge on these suckers to see if I can determine if they have any weaknesses.
Yeah, great. That sounds like a great plan. I need a. It's a
Occultism?
religion check, religion or some form of lore.
Occultism? No. Okay.
Nope.
Fortune telling lore.
Nope.
Alrighty. Well, here's your religion roll.
I mean, it wasn't a bad roll, but you have a +1, and
Okay.
Because you're frightened, it's a -1. So
Sure.
yeah. So you don't you're not quite sure what this thing is. You know you've encountered one of these before, but you don't know like
Sure.
any specifics.
I'll use the rest of my actions to cast Resilient Sphere on myself.
Ooh, okay. Smirked.
And then end my turn.
Having a protection bubble is fun.
Mm-hmm.
Jax Onius.
Okay. At the very least, in a drunken state, you know I'm just tossing all my shit to the side within reach as
Oh, yeah,
quickly as
yeah.
possible. Now,
You're definitely like right there.
one might make the argument that I wouldn't even have time
boy.
to pull anything off. I would just want to pass the F out.
It's interesting.
That's what I
that
would do.
You're making this argument because you've lost only 1 AC by not wearing armor.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm just, lore
Sure.
wise, I'm just.
No, it's cool. You can be fatigued tomorrow. That's cool. No problem. Yeah.
I mean, I feel
let's
like
do
I
it.
will be anyway.
Yeah. Go for it.
No,
I have
don't.
no problem with this. No, I have no problem with this whatsoever. You can be wearing your stuff because you were so drunk.
Yeah.
Go ahead and like your pistols even are probably just like holstered on your body, like you are used to doing all this. It's not a great plan, but you can do it.
It's not a great plan.
It's definitely a plan.
It's a plan.
Go ahead and put your armor back on too. Did you delete your armor though? I think you did.
I don't know how. I did. I just did the thing we talked about, which was.
Code?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it went. Okay, there it
It'll
is.
be in your
It's
backpack
in
if
your
it's
backpack.
stowed.
Yeah, I got it. You're wearing it now.
Thank you.
Interesting that he chose to have the +1 bonus to his armor class from his armor, and then receive the -1 bonus to his armor class from his fatigued condition.
Well, he's not fatigued now. It's
Oh.
coming up though.
I see.
Okay. So let's see. Pistols. I still need to draw them.
You do.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I suppose I should.
I'm not
stand.
going to say. I will say that you probably didn't fall asleep with your pistols in your hands, just like.
He was shooting them up.
Yeah,
into the ceiling.
that's fair. Yeah, okay. I will stand for my first action then.
Okay.
And let's see.
And you stand off the bed.
Yep. And I will, I guess, draw pistols for
see-
the next two actions.
Okay. You could also just draw one pistol and then, kabam. Or
Yep.
do you want to have both pistols in your hands?
It's his style.
That is his style. It's true.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna drop both. Yeah.
This thing. Claw.
We can he dodge? Oh, that doesn't matter. Never mind.
Are you sure?
No.
I mean, you did call it out before you knew what the result was, which is what you're supposed to do. So
Yeah, yeah.
that's okay. You just take 24 points of damage.
But you tried to dodge it, which is the important part.
It's true. That is very important. And then one more smack. For another 11 points of damage. Ruxel is not looking great.
Ruxel always looks great.
Ruxel has 3 hit points left.
Oh.
Thank you.
Kelvin, it's your turn. You just saw all this happen.
Blow him up.
The condition that is no longer referred to as flat-footed,
Off guard.
off guard, does that apply to unarmed strikes, or does it have to be martial weapons?
At melee strikes. Any melee strike. Yep.
Oh.
Uh-huh. You got it.
Don't mind if I do.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna vault over the bed.
Sure. Do it.
And I'm gonna beat this fool's ass as my second action.
I believe beat ass is the second action term. Yes. Mhm.
Yes.
That's a hit.
Hell yeah, it is.
8 points of damage.
And just gonna do another big hit on him. Wait a minute. I don't know that I added a modifier for off guard.
I've got it.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to.
All right.
It's on my end. Ooh, a natty 1 is not going to do it.
Oh, damn. Well.
Okay. This guy sees Inari go into a protective shell, much like a turtle.
Excuse me, it's a sphere of force to either trap or protect the target.
Yeah, beautiful turtle shell. Thinks this is going to be too much work. Moves over to Jacksonius and makes a strike. Hits for 15 points of damage, and then does another claw strike and misses. Then this guy targets Adriel. And casts a spell. Adriel, I need you to make a will save.
Pretty good roll.
It is a pretty good roll. That is a success, and you are stupefied 1 until the start of your next turn. Or until the start of its next turn. Sorry.
Awesome.
Your next turn wouldn't make sense as a thing. And then it reaches out to smack you.
Yeah,
Hits
that does it.
for another 14 points of damage. Then this one, yep, same thing. Does not want to deal with that. It's going for the easier, fleshier ones. Moves over and does a slash with its claw at Jacksonius. Hits. Ooh, almost a critical.
Can you do a lucky escape for one of these?
I think you can.
Especially if it's almost critical.
It's when I target you. So, yeah, it's targeting you for the next one. Do you want to do it on the next one, or are you holding off for the next round of attacks? Because it now is past its first melee, so it's into its map.
Alright, I guess I'll hold off.
Alright, it's a hit.
Ooh.
For another 12 points of damage. You'll live
Check.
forever. Did you take the first 9 points of damage?
No, I guess I didn't.
Okay. Adriel. Sometimes I know the answer, but I still ask it like a question.
All right. Boy, this is very fun. So Adriel is going to stumble, falling over the bed towards Varilla. And she is going to reach out and I suppose make a flat check for Stupefied before casting a spell.
Oh boy, yep, stupefied. It's fun.
All right, that will
Okay,
pass
you make it.
Stupefied. And she is going to shout, "Ah, Varilla, save me! I'm nothing without my armor!" And she is going to haste Varilla.
Oh wow, okay.
So we have a lightly armored, agile, panached swashbuckler who's got an extra action on every turn now. And seriously, save me. And you know,
If only the Davy hadn't stepped away just immediately before you cast that spell.
yep. I feel like I want to do something because it's funny, but I'm also going to die if I do it. But she fell over a bed while doing this. She's prone.
Oh no. Oh boy.
I mean, I'm not going to survive a round either way, so
You never know.
there we go.
Okay. I like this role play. You can take a hero point for that.
Thank you, sir. I'll need it.
You'll need it.
Yeah, I'm just imagining, you know, when you are moving quickly and can't see, and as soon as you hit something, you fall, and she's just falling, hand stretched out.
Oh yeah.
That's Varilla. Which I actually mechanically did because I didn't want to have to roll a flat check for Stupefied and a flat check to see if I could target Varilla with haste. Because technically it's range,
Oh yeah, uh-huh.
but
That's fair.
which I guess we could talk about mechanically speaking, but I figure if you can touch something, you don't have to flat check for targeting it. Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Sure. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that tracks for me.
Just in case anybody's listening and is going to try to correct our ruling there, we're hand waving it because of flavor.
Well, I mean, if the range is up to 30 feet, right?
True. Yep.
0 is still a range.
0 is a range.
Touch counts as a range. So, I'm gonna go with it. You
Yay!
literally moved right next to them to do it. That's fine. that totally makes sense. Hey, Kelvin, I forgot to make you take 3 points of sand slashing damage. Also, Adriel, I need you to take 1 point of sand slashing damage.
I'll take it.
Get like a grain of sand in your eye. You're
Yep.
Like, ah, damn it.
It-
This is
There's
ruining
just-
my day.
There's
Thank you.
just one in her sock, just enough to
Yeah.
be like, I think there's something there.
I don't know, 1 point of damage. So this
Ah, beans.
thing, yep, goes and moves to the other side of you because now you are off guard, Kelvin. This is
They
interesting.
read my book, The Fart of War.
What is interesting is that the players are not seeing what's happening in the other room. They have to hear what's happening in the other rooms, just like our audience. Okay, so this thing targets Kelvin. They're off guard to one another. Ruxel is up against a wall and has 3 hit points left. Target on Kelvin. Let's see how these strikes go. Critical hit on Kelvin
Damn.
for 20 points of damage. And then another claw.
Shit.
Not a crit, but close. I'm rolling real hot tonight, guys. I'm sorry.
Hey, could you stop it?
14 points of damage. Super hot. Super.
Hot,
Hot.
hot.
Super.
The Davy, I heard you super hotting. You have haste cast on you.
Yes, I did come back. Sorry, I had a imminent phone explosion issue.
Oh boy. That sounds
Samsung Galaxy Note?
Samsung Galaxy S5. I decided to do a factory reset that I normally have it powering my sound system in my garage. All of a sudden, the battery started swelling up, and it got really hot. And I'm like,
Perhaps
it's a
because
Samsung.
it's an S5. If that's like a 10-year-old phone.
While I'm
okay.
getting hit, can I nod knowingly to Ruxel as in to like skedaddle to the door?
It's free actions to talk. You can talk whenever you want. You can just be
Ruxel.
like, get the fuck out.
Hey guys, how are you?
The sad part is, I can't see that.
Oh yeah.
Ruxel can't see if you gesture. Also, Ruxel will have to blindly reach towards the door.
Oh, there go your 3 hit points, dude.
I just hear Russell. Yes.
How is the Yakety sax playing?
Okay. G'day. First action.
Kills all the baddies in one action.
Oh boy. Grabs their hammer? No, they're gonna. Oh boy. What do you guys think?
old to assume that I think.
I can't see that room.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not exactly sure what Garai's capabilities are at this point yet, I guess. Probably, I mean, hit the one in front of him seems fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Draw a weapon and 2 swings, hit the guy next to him. Maybe a heal on Jacksonius.
Yeah, Jacksonius is... Jacksonius can probably deal. Okay. Yeah, Godai is going to pick up their hammer and... Yeah. Take a swing at this thing. Crits it
Nice job.
for 20 points of damage
Prone.
and maybe prone. It used to be automatic prone. Ooh. Okay. It takes a little bit more damage than she expects it to.
Ooh, cold iron? Or bane? Could be either.
Guess you don't know.
Nope, somebody failed their religion check.
Wait, were you the one that casted the light?
Yeah.
Inari was, yeah.
It was probably
Okay.
cold iron because none of the rest of us heard. I was born into darkness.
Oh boy. It fails its fortitude save and gets knocked prone.
Yeah.
Now, the question is, does Garai go for it again? Or, being a cleric, do a religion-based check?
Hmm.
Fighting Robot. Fight,
I mean,
fight,
so
fight.
Garai already knows that their weapon is strong against it. So probably just hit it while it's down.
That's fair. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Not a crit, but still a hit. Oof. Minimum damage. But it still does more damage than expected. Varilla. You are hasted. Adriel yelled, "Good God save me." I'm nothing without my armor, I believe is the quote.
What Varilla will do is,
And
she
you
will-
also saw as Adriel reached out to touch you for heroism was her stumble on top of the bed, and she is now laying down clumsily on top of the bed because she fell over trying to get to you.
Like face down too, because the hand was outstretched and just like face planted into the bed.
Awesome. All right. So Varilla sees this, and what she's gonna do is she's gonna reach over and grab her rapier from next to the bed.
Okay.
So she's
One act.
cautious, so she's gonna grab that. Would you say that she would generally keep it next to the bed, like ready to go? Would she have to grab it and then unsheath it, or would that be one smooth, fluid action because it's just sitting there?
I'm going to say, I mean, it's up to you with your character, right? You probably would have done that. It feels like something that they would do. And grabbing it and pulling it out of its sheath in a like full attack motion totally makes sense to me.
Yeah, because she's basically it's in the sheath, but it's not buttoned up, so the sheath is gonna go flying across the room. So
Yeah.
she's gonna do that. Ka-ching! Action 1. Action 2. She is going to. She's gonna put herself in harm's way. She is going to hop up on top of that footlocker, nimbly, with her sword in hand.
Uh-huh.
Action.
An act of daring do?
Yes, and she's gonna prance in a good fencer stance. Then she's gonna yell at Mr. Jedi Master over here. You
Which
made a
one?
mistake. It is time for you to fall. To try to taunt him.
He looks different than everyone else.
A little bluer.
You attempt to your taunt. Wow, okay. I was not expecting a success, but here we are. And it is frightened of you.
And then with her last hasted or quickened action.
Oh, I should have expected that. I forget that you have a plus 16 to your intimidation check now.
Yeah, she's so much fun to play. She is going to try to stab him.
Uh-huh. Is this a confident finisher strike?
It is not.
Okay, that is a hit.
Oh, I should have made it a confident finisher. Oh well.
I mean, you get extra damage that you wouldn't get without having panache, so...
Gorilla is not confident it'll finish him, though.
Wow, 17 points of damage. And they seem to take all of it.
Batty. And that is her turn.
No, it's not. You're hasted, remember?
She grabbed her weapon, jumped up on the thing, taunted, and then attacked.
Oh, that's true. Okay. Alright. Never mind. Ruxel.
Ruxel is going to switch over to melee on the piercing wind because I don't know where my ammo is at.
Yeah, that's fair.
And swing.
Okay. That is shockingly a hit on that 3 that you rolled.
I'm impressed. Very impressed.
That should tell you what level these creatures are compared to you guys. They just happen to be at a slight advantage. It takes all of those points of damage.
Gonna swing again.
That is a critical hit.
Hell yeah.
Give me critical damage. I hate what I'm about to do.
Jesus.
Roll me 2 d20s currently.
Just 2?
You can't see them. No. Sorry. Roll me 2 d20 rolls separately.
Oh, okay.
Roll a d20 twice.
Yeah. So the first one misses.
Man, one round after saying we got to do it the right way, we did it the wrong way.
No.
Wait. I'm going to double check this, okay?
Huh?
I just really want to make sure on this, okay?
No, that's cool.
Hey, that cannon fodder episode, though, that was worth it. That was great.
I have not listened to the latest one, but apparently it gets contentious. Both of those are misses.
User has left your channel.
I will say, those being d20 rolls, you can hero point.
Yeah, I was going to hero point 1, I guess. So, which one should I hero point?
Well, do you want to hero point the non-critical hit or the critical hit?
I'll d20 the critical hit.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Roll me that flat check one more time. It's a 50-50 chance, is what it is.
It's going to be plus 11, correct?
No. We're not. I am allowing those to stay. I am letting you re-roll the flat check to see if you're able to hit it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So
Gotcha.
that,
Okay,
that
yeah.
second flat check which was a 9. It's a DC
All right.
11.
So just another d20 roll then.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Come on. Fuck. Yeah.
I'm sorry. The 2 does not work. So
It's okay.
it's just it's a dark room. It's a dark room. I did not mean to futz it up. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It happens.
Okay. So that's your 3 actions. Switch, strike,
Yep.
whiff. This thing has been focused on Vrilla. Vrilla, you are attacking this guy. It sees you attacking that guy, and it, like, an otherworldly noise comes out from its eyeball. And it strikes at you.
That's it. Ouch.
And then it fixes its gaze upon you. Give me a will save.
Ooh, boy.
Success. You take 7 points of mental damage and become frightened 1. As you peer into the abyss in its eyeball. This thing is scared of you, but senses your power. It casts a spell on you. I would like a will save.
I think I'm gonna hero point that if I could.
Okay.
Worth it. Freaking worth it. Yes. Failed
Okay.
hero points my patoosh.
You hear it speaking honeyed words to you, and your visage just slightly becomes bathed in a dreamy haze. It feels like it was trying to take you under its wing, maybe charm you a little bit, but you fight it off. And it sees this happen, and it goes, "Rah!" and tries to swipe at you with its claw.
That is a hit.
Okay, you take 14 points of damage, and I need a fortitude save.
Nice.
You feel fine. You're gonna live forever. Inari.
Okay. So I'm trapped in this resilience sphere. I'm hoping the answer is
Dismiss it whatever you want.
what? I can end it?
You can dismiss spells whatever you want.
Well, I don't want to be in here anymore. I was worried I was gonna have to attack it to break out. Cool. Is that an action?
I believe dismissing a spell is an action.
Cool. All right. 2 actions remaining.
Yes, in fact, it's not even called dismissing a spell, it's just called dismiss, because every type of dismissal is an action.
Okay. Just see if I can draw a line here the right way. Okay.
I think you should just make sure that you hit Jacksonius, too.
Yeah, it doesn't look like I can hit both of these guys with a line from my current position. I'm gonna toggle my amp side cantrips, and I am going to cast Astral Rain in a 5-foot burst.
Huh?
Oh shit! That gets Jacksonius too. Fuck. Why is life so hard?
You
Okay.
can cast Astral Rain.
We'll keep the burst.
Okay?
We'll cast it like that.
Astral Rain. Is it... Oh, you already figured it out? Which one is it, bludgeoning or piercing?
Oh, I chose piercing.
Beautiful.
Thank you. I think you are.
It fails. Roll me some damage. Wow, that's a lot of damage.
A lot of D4s, not a lot of damage.
I did not expect a full 5 dice to roll up on my screen. It takes all that damage.
Okay, that's all my actions.
Okay.
Yep.
Jax, Onius.
Okay, so I guess I didn't realize Inari was in this room. So I can see okay?
She looks
Yep.
slightly hurt, but
Wait, what?
how do you feel about it, Morbert?
I think Jacksonius is asking about my light spell illuminating the room. So Jacksonius can see okay due to the light spell.
Yes, that is what I was.
I misheard. That's why this whole room is lit up.
Fair enough. Okay. For future reference, in this steampunk world, assuming it is that, like, is electricity a thing or not? Like,
Yeah, there's electricity and gas and
Okay.
whatnot. Yeah.
oh, okay. But is there just switches for lights or somewhere in these rooms?
Yeah, somewhere in these rooms.
Okay. All right. I guess that doesn't matter for me. I
Probably
need-
by the door.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a pull chain. I'm a ceiling
I
fan.
am going to attack this one then.
Okay.
And
Let's see if you hit it. The answer is probably.
what?
I said, let's see if you hit it. And I said
Yeah.
the answer is probably.
Okay. Well, fair. I'm gonna raise the question, like whether or not these guns would be loaded. I guess if I left them in there, yeah, I guess so, right?
I would say probably.
Okay. Also, what I say, not condoning the use of alcohol and firearms combined in any way, shape, or form. Maybe I'm just hungover at this point. I don't know.
No,
What?
no, you're drunk.
Okay. All right. It's fantasy, people. Cannot perform.
Look, how many cowboys were drunkenly shooting things? That's the answer. Go on.
Plus, I'm a cat. Come on.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So, I'm going to tell you, Shave,
Yeah.
literally the only way to miss for you on your first attack is to roll a 1.
Okay.
So, give me your critical damage
Okay,
on your
great.
gun as you shoot this thing.
Great. Good.
Beautiful. Now, it had 34 hit points left. You can go ahead and describe your kill.
I stumblingly around, just whip my gun up and shoot the thing somehow miraculously right through its pupil, and it slithers down to.
I mean, it's a pretty big pupil.
Yeah, that's basically why. Right through it.
Beautiful.
How was that? You should have been there.
Awesome. It came stunned. So that's 1 action.
Yep. All right, second action. I do have another question, which is, do I need a free hand to clean my gun if I misfire a risky reload?
You just spit down the barrel.
That is an interesting question. I would say likely yes, you would need a free hand in order to clean it. Mhm.
Okay. Well, then I will not be risky reloading. I don't think I will fire at the other one with my second gun. And this is This is the first map now. Yeah.
You bet.
Okay. I don't know why that is. There we go. Okay. Wow.
That is a miss.
Could I hero point that one?
Sure can. Okay, that is a hit. Give me damage. Okay. Also, that other one was a hit because of it, or that one, it was only a miss on a 1 because of it being prone. So, but yeah, that thing takes damage.
And
All
then-
that damage.
So it's still just 2 actions.
Yep.
I will reload my first gun for my third action.
Okay. This one sees Ruxel impotently attempting to strike at him. And takes a strike at Ruxel.
Can you dodge?
You sure can. And it misses.
Yay.
On the first strike, the second strike, it hits exactly.
Oh, I should have uncanny dodged that one.
And Ruxel goes unconscious.
Oh no.
To dying 1. And it turns around and takes a smack at Kelvin. Oof, and hits on its lowest map for 12 points of damage to Kelvin.
Bummer.
Kelvin, it is your turn.
To pick up both of my hammers, would that be 2 actions?
Yes, but also, where are your hammers at? Would they be closer to the head of the bed? Or off the foot of the bed?
Off the foot of the bed. Kelvin likes order.
Okay. Would it be then inside a footlocker?
Damn.
Would it be
What if
locked
they were just on
up?
top of the footlocker? Keeping it shut.
It was probably a shut footlocker, huh?
God damn it, yeah.
What about the returning one?
Can
You have
I
to-
can I just stand behind one and like
You have to throw it for it to return. I already thought about this and
I
looked.
threw it into the locker?
Okay.
It's been banging against the lid all night.
It's Kelvin's white noise machine that he needs
Uh-huh.
for sleeping?
It bounces off the inside of the footlocker.
Yeah.
It makes that
All
sound that everything does in games where clips are just like.
Sounds like you got a bunch of change in your dryer or something.
All right, well, I'll just pummel this jackass.
You did see Ruxel go unconscious as well. And no one else, I'm saying no one else knows that Ruxel is unconscious, too, so.
Yeah. Can I explode? Or, well, no, Searing Restoration?
You need your hammer for that.
Yeah. Can I Searing Restoration?
You need your hammer for that.
Damn it. All right, well. Just gonna unarmed strike him, I guess.
That will hit. Okay, it takes 8 points of damage.
And gonna slap him again.
Misses.
I'm gonna hero point that.
Sure. That is a hit. 9 points. All of it goes through.
And you said like yelling something is a free action, right?
Sure is.
Gonna yell, Ruxel needs a medic.
Okay.
That was totally unprompted.
Robotic ears perk up.
And then I'm gonna do one last hit.
One last didgeridoo.
Oh,
This is critical misserino.
that's it.
Okay. Cool. This guy is right next to Jacksonius. Saw that guy go down. Knows that Jacksonius is a super duper threat, and goes to strike.
Is
with
it
a
gonna
claw.
target? It's targeting me.
Yes.
Okay, can I use that now? The
Sure. Yes.
lucky
I will
escape.
say yes. Yes.
cool.
Okay. On a 20 and a 1, it is forced to take the 1 as you make your lucky escape.
Hooray!
Nice.
Is that once per day?
Yes.
Yep, that's once per day. Hits you on the second attack for 9 points of damage. And then on its third, misses you. This one has to move. Oh, I forgot again.
Idiot.
I know. Kelvin, you're going to take 1 point of sand damage. Varilla, you are going to take 5 points of sand damage. Just catching up, that's all. Okay, so this thing is going to move, then take a slash at Varilla. Misses.
Bats it away.
Takes another slash. Critically hits Varilla.
And Varilla is real bad.
18 points of damage. And his
Can't
angel
get better than dead.
Okay. Well, I know what to do now. Nothing but healing.
Or running.
Well, I am good for nothing, and you're hasted, and you have energy and panache. So, lay on hands number 1.
You're stupefied still, right?
That was until the end
Of your
of
Okay, so then you were done with being stupefied. Okay,
well, start of the monster's turn, but yeah,
right.
no
Which
longer
it
stupefied.
was past that point. Yep. Oh yeah, I don't think I've seen it since it's been 24. I'm used to it being
Yikes.
18.
Yeah, so take that and take it again.
Wow.
I'm just gonna cast it. You're still down, huh? Go ahead and take one more. Why not? Take them all.
Wow.
So heal yourself another 24. That's my turn.
Wow.
Jeepers. Oh
That-
my. That is
72.
72 hit points healed.
I am just a keep Varilla in the fight bot right now. That's all I'm doing. I am just a support team for Varilla. All right.
Varilla
I mean-
bristling with electricity.
I have a hero point for when I drop to dying, so whatever.
That's fair. Okay. Wow. Really, really cool. So this thing's going to claw at Kelvin. Miss. Claws again. Super misses and
Crit miss! Ah, dip.
hits on this one. For almost minimum points of damage, 8 points of damage. Gadai hears the plea and knows what she gotta do.
Oh, Garai's gonna take some astral rain damage if they take that route.
Well, that's fine. That's
Okay.
fine. She's fine with that. She's at full hit points.
Okay, it's a DC 24 basic reflex.
Great. You know,
Here's the
clerics,
damage.
those clerics are great at their reflex saves. Okay.
That is a crit fail.
And you rolled really well on those 5d4. Okay.
Yep. How I do.
Okay, Gradai takes that. Moves through one action. Because Gradai has that exact amount of feet of movement to get there. 30 feet. Opens the door for the second action. And then moves 20 feet to the next door over for their third action. Varilla,
Well, Varilla has got
you now
one thing-
feel indebted to Adril.
Varilla is going to try to keep Adriel up as Adriel lays face down on the bed, just slapping her.
Also, you're probably not frightened anymore.
I think... Does that to the end of the monster's turn or the end of my last turn?
Oh,
Right.
did that
Shouldn't
just
you at
happen?
the end of your turn?
Yeah, then
Yeah,
it's
it
at the end of your turn. My
Yeah,
bad.
but-
Okay.
She thinks that this guy to the north is the main reason everybody's going nuts. So she's gonna lash out. Actually, you know what? She is going to... She try to taunt again. Oh my gosh! Because of map.
You're still panashed.
Yeah, I know. But, yeah, she...
And this guy is immune to your
Oh, that's right.
frightening hold again.
Yeah, but I don't want to just strike, and then finishing doohickey because that's the confident finisher because then it goes on map.
Yeah, don't forget you have 4 actions as well.
Yeah, I know. She is going to attack once.
It's a doozy of a pickle.
Regular attack.
Okay, 1 will not do it.
Oh, shoot. Then she is going to try to recall some knowledge about this guy. Is there anything I can roll?
Religion or applicable lore.
Yep, she doesn't know jack anything. Then I think she's going to... Oh, my God. She's going to...
She gonna do it?
Yeah, she's going to do it. She's going to confident finisher this bad boy.
Okay. At map.
How do I activate that?
And surrounded by 3 enemies. There's a toggle on your strikes. There should be, at least.
It is not working. It's not showing it.
Great. Just what I like to see.
Oh wait, I think I can do it this way. Hold on. Oh, maybe not. Wait. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Ignore that.
You don't want me to take that strike?
I mean, if you want to, that was supposed to be the confident finisher. I swear
Sure.
it popped up before. It had like a pop-up and said like, "Oh, this is your thing, a thing, a thing."
So the confident finisher doesn't change what your attack or what your strike is going to look like.
Yeah, it just adds up.
Here, let me do this real quick.
It worked before.
Hold on. This is gonna look funky real quick. Huh.
I know, right? It was working before.
It doesn't really matter though, because it still does like the same, doesn't it?
For the attack to hit?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that doesn't change. It just adds precise damage.
So just roll damage and then roll the additional d6s for precision damage.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, okay, never mind. It's in the damage roll. You can do the
Okay.
yeah, so base damage plus there's a toggle for precise
Okay.
strike.
Well, toggle that on then.
Pachow!
Point the spread. Okay. All right. You. All that seems to go into him, and
That's
you're no
true.
longer panashed.
Then, what she is going to do is she is going to try to roll under this or acrobat around this feller,
Okay.
and when she does, she's going to try to do like a cool backflip over it because she's standing on top of that case.
Sure. Give me that acrobatics check then.
You tumbling through?
Yes.
Essentially, yes. You do it.
Well, bam! As she does that, she yells to Adriel, "Adriel, my healing potions are in my bag, in the chest. Grab them or just get the hell out of here."
Adriel still has the problem that Adriel can't see.
Shit! But Verla has
Yeah,
her
it's tough.
flashback. If you think that's cool enough.
I'll let you go away with it. Yeah.
So she attacked, jumped.
Okay.
Then she still has one more shit.
Action. Yep. What
She
you
is
gonna
going
do?
to taunt this guy.
Okay.
Yo, a big stinky doo-doo head. Oh, he is a stinky doo-doo head.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely frightened.
Unlike Varilla, Frighten drops off, turn ended, pachow.
Pachow.
Okay. It is actually frightened too.
Ooh.
On that critical success. All right. Boy. Okay. Well, this one. You've moved away,
No!
and
It's
there is
supposed to follow me.
a prone bard next to it. So it turns and makes a claw strike and hits.
All right, nice knowing y'all.
Oh, that off guard really helped.
For 14 points of damage.
Still alive somehow.
Okay, tries to hit again. Misses. And does one more.
I made it.
Wow. Okay. This guy who reaches out to you, Adril,
Oh, come on.
and says, "Are you harmed? Perhaps I may be of some service to heal you. Would you feel better that way? Can I interest you in this?" And attempts to cast a spell. So give me a will save.
Okay.
Sino Gaib.
I gotcha.
I mean, you
I
should
did
maybe
not.
let it heal you.
All right. There's my save.
So, you are now friendly towards this thing that reached out towards you.
Super
Whoa,
cool.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Nope. I reread the traits. This, ooh,
Incapacitation.
yes, but I'm seeing where it is at incapacitation. Nope, that counts as a 4th rank spell on a 7th level creature. Oh boy. Okay.
What a silly, needlessly complicated
Nope.
rule.
It's not that complicated. You are now friendly towards this creature. But not the other ones. Not the other two.
Great.
And then it moves over to Vrilla. Inari.
I unleash my psyche.
Okay.
I cast imaginary weapon. This is I'm gonna do the warp space amp.
Okay.
To cast it next to this feller.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and deal slashing damage. I'll target it and hit attack and roll plus 14.
That
And
hits.
roll damage, 8d8 plus 8.
Jesus. That feels like that can't be true, but I know it is. Okay. Wow.
I don't know why I cast any other spells. Imagine dealing 8d8 or like 5d4, and you're like, I think I should deal 5d4.
5d4. Wow, 8d8 does a large amount of damage to it.
And then I'll sustain my astral rain, so that'll be a basic reflex save.
Okay.
And when I sustain it, I'm gonna move it a little bit
Okay.
to there.
Directly onto Jacksonius. Got it. 27.
That is a success.
Okay.
So that'll be half of this 5d4 plus 8.
Okay.
I'm
Whoa.
sorry. This actually, it's not the plus 8. It's just the 5d4.
It doesn't take your Unleash Psyche?
No, because it doesn't apply to spells with a duration.
Oh, I see. Okay.
21 minus 8.
Now we're
Whoever
good.
can do that mental math. 2 isn't right. 13.
I see. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's also not right. Alright, I'll just write it in. It takes 6 points of damage.
Yay.
Okay, and that one is almost dead. It looks very badly injured.
Oh, I didn't kill it. Oh,
You
I'm so
did
bad.
not. Jacksonius.
Well, I think I'm gonna ask Inari if she's good in here. If I should go after Godai.
Kill it.
Oh, just kill it. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Ooh, yeah. Let's. Definitely gonna
You have
fire. I
one-
guess.
You have one gun reloaded.
Yes. So, I guess I'll go ahead and fire with that one.
Okay. All right, that is a crit. All right, it had 12 hit points left. Describe your kill.
Same as before.
Yep. All right, that is 2 of these creatures dead, both by Jacksonius' hand. You have 2 more actions, Jacksonius.
Yeah, I'm gonna run after Godai because is it Godai? Garai? Is that how you say it?
Garai.
Right.
Garai.
Probably run
I-
after.
I put a little Scottish Welsh roll in there, so it's Garai.
Like you're
Yeah,
Tony the Tiger. Garai.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
That's my only lead at this point, anyway, right? Like I didn't hear shouting from any other.
I mean, you heard Kelvin yell out. You probably would have heard some action happening from the other room, and there's whirling sandstorm effects. Oh man, I did it again. Adriel needs to take some sandstorm damage.
Da-da-da-da.
Turns out Adriel is dead.
3 points of damage for Adriel.
I have to play dumb here, and I also.
Somehow still alive.
And then another 6 points for Varilla.
I think I have to play dumb here, and also probably follow my child. grown attached already.
Well, I moved the astral rain, so hopefully you don't have to run through it.
Run directly through it, all 4 squares. Just do a big circle in there, and then see what happens.
So that's that's
You
5.
can move diagonally up and right
Okay, so
instead
that's
of just straight right
that's-
for the
so
first
that's
one.
25.
one turn, yeah. Yeah, and then
Do you have a running reload?
I do. That's a great point. Wait, I assume I can only use that once. I haven't once per turn, right?
No, you can do that every time that you do a move action.
Crap.
Or stride, step, or sneak.
Can I? Okay, so I can do that for each gun in these 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
yep. Sure can.
All right. So that being said, looks like I'm actually able to. Well, is one action to open the door?
Yep.
And do I need to be directly in front of it?
You can be next to it, but you also shot for your first action. So it'd be shot, move on a running reload for your second action, and then move on a running reload for your third action.
Yeah. All right. That's fine. Then I'll do that. All right. So I'm back to being loaded up.
Okay. Now this door is open. Ruxel is unconscious and dying. Can you give me a recovery save?
What would I roll for that?
Oh, I think it's just a d20. And I'll tell you what happens. You save. So you are no longer dying. Well, yes, you're no longer dying, and you are now unconscious and wounded 1.
Okay.
Okay. This thing sees you make its death save and then tries to kill you off. I'm kidding. That's not what I'm going to do. Okay, Kelvin is still right there. And off guard to it. So it's just gonna do some slashies and hope it hits Kelvin for 14 points of damage.
Ooh.
Then misses and slashes again. Hits on the biggest map for another 15 points of damage. Kelvin, how you doing?
Neat. I've got 1 HP.
Oh boy, Kelvin. Well, it's your turn, so let's see what happens.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
Oh.
What you gonna do, brother? When these Agashas run wild all over you.
I believe the question is, what you gonna do with all that junk inside your trunk
Oh.
at the foot of your bed?
Uh-huh. What are you gonna do with it?
It's not junk, it's good stuff.
Well,
Because I think you're eyeing up your Searing Restoration, aren't you?
yeah, a lot.
It would be 3 actions to make it happen, but you can make it happen.
So it'd be 3 actions to get my hammer out of the.
No, 3 actions in total. So
Oh,
one
in
action
total.
to open, 1 action to grab, and then 1 action to blam yourself.
Make it happen, Captain.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Totally fair. So you swing open that footlocker, grab your very delicious weapon that you definitely know which one it is right offhand because it's got the returning rune on it, and you explode on yourself. Point this hammer towards yourself. Boom! On all these like bleeding wounds.
All right.
Okay, when you click on the Searing Restoration, level-based healing is the button that you want to click on.
We're there.
Oh, they even removed the other one. It's only just straight up 4d10 now. You can't not click on it.
I can't screw it up.
They probably saw enough people on streams like you being like, "Oh man, 1. Okay, 24 points of healing." And
Thank Fantasy Christ.
go ahead and click on that DC 17 flat check. Ooh, just barely. So you can't use another unstable action, but you're probably feeling a little bit better with 25 hit points than 1 hit point.
Yes.
And luckily, it's not directly the next Agasha's turn that's right next to you. Luckily for you, unluckily for Varilla, it is right next to you. It is scared of you, though. Okay. Hey, Davy, do you see the little thing that just popped up?
I do not, actually.
In the chat log.
Melee strike.
Oh. Just the critical miss.
Do you have a reaction when they critically miss you, perhaps?
I
There
do.
sure is.
But I didn't get the pop-up.
It should be in your chat log, because it popped up in mine,
It did
and
not.
it said it was to you and me. Varilla Azast may use opportune riposte.
I
on
did
a
not
critical-
get it on my end. That's
Okay,
silly. Yeah, the only
that's
one I've got
fine.
is the current conditions, fighting 2.
That's right. I can still tell you.
But I do have opportune repose. Bing.
So,
And
would you like to use it?
I of course would. I will definitely go for a melee strike. Nice and melee.
Take a slash at it. You hit.
Not too shabby.
14 points of damage. and then it's going to. Oh boy, it is not smart. It's gonna try and hit you again.
Oh, come on. Why can't I have 2 of them?
I know. Wouldn't it be nice to have more than one reaction?
3.
Yep. But it miss. Age roll.
Wow, I can't believe I'm still here. Well, let's do this. Adriel is just going to hop off the bed. So she's now standing again.
Uh-huh.
And I suppose I should probably heal myself, but I only have first level healing. Man, not being able to see is so not wonderful. But why don't I just blindly shout out some courage. Get that going.
You know, that's not a bad thing to do. Jacksonius, you hear this happening from the room over. It sounds like that door is open, because you can hear the inspiring courage that is happening. But you still can't really see anything in there, because it is pitch dark.
And man, I can't even intimidate someone if I wanted to, because I can't see them.
Yep.
Maybe they can see you. So,
Well,
and
they
that's
sure
what
can.
matters.
They sure can, and that's been the problem. So, man, getting further away doesn't help out that much. I don't have...
Got like a hand on the wall.
Yeah. I suppose Adriel can... There's not enough room to actually fully run away. Adriel will stumble... Let's see. I'll slightly retcon that first move action, if that's okay, to stumble all the way to Adriel's bed.
Sure.
And reach for the sword this time.
And hide under
grab
it.
the sword. Yep.
Fumble around for it.
Yep. Now, role playing. Do you want me to roll to see if I grab the sword?
I thought about it, but like you're going to be like bumping into like the nightstand and wherever you know where you leaned your sword up next to.
Okay, that's fair. All right, so Adriel makes the way back to the bed with how many hit points do I have? With 7 hit points left to grab her sword. Yay!
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Cool. Wait, who are you? This one. Okay. Well, oh boy, Kelvin, it is right next to you. So maybe you'll get lucky.
Comes the crit train.
Damn it.
Yep. Did you have to say it,
Choo-choo.
Morbert? Did you have to say it?
Hey!
Choo-choo.
Look at that.
Hey, remember those 24 points that you got back?
Feels like home.
Boy. Okay.
Choo-choo.
And it makes another strike at you.
Fuck.
Oh. Oh no. Okay, and Kelvin goes straight to dying. Who?
It wouldn't be a train with just the engine.
Now, remember, Morbird spoke this into existence by saying it was a train specifically. So, for its third action, it will go to the door on its way to open it. G'day, opens the door for their first action. Sees this thing in front of it. Actually, yes, Garai sees everything. Sees an unconscious Ruxel and a dying Kelvin.
2-action heal.
Ooh. I have to move this actually.
Man, I sure hope Garai and Varilla can save us here, because look at our party sheet.
Okay. Here we go.
Kelvin out, Ruxel out, Inari 20 hit points, Adriel 7 hit points.
Okay.
Oof.
Now the nice thing is, being 7th level like you all are, the automatic heals, 5 automatic heals that they get per day, are now 4th rank. So a 2-action 4th rank heal on Kelvin is going to be 4d8 plus 32. So 55 points of healing to Kelvin.
I know people say clerics aren't necessarily the best healers in the game, but oof, being able to do that 5 times in a day, plus other things, is pretty nice.
I mean, just as automatic without having to prep any other heal spells. Like, that's pretty great. That is the end of Godai's turn, though. Varilla.
Well, Verla is going to start off by slashing. Yes!
Whoa,
That is what I'm
boy!
talking about!
That is a crit. Give me critical damage.
Oh, with a rapier too?
Deadly D8 on that. Yep. That's a whole bunch of D8s that you're about to roll. Oh, right. It's 1 extra D8. Never mind.
Yes.
However,
That's a
you do
lot.
36 points of damage to it. He yells in just pain and shock. Adriel, you see Varilla stabbing your friend, and it is off guard now.
Yeah, it is. Critical specializations.
Yo.
Well, it's nice that it's off guard because your girl is gonna hit him with another attack. Yes!
Oh boy.
That was almost a crit. Very close. Give me
I was
damage again.
I was gonna say, does that take the off guard into account?
Yes.
Boom. And that is a precise strike.
Confident finisher.
Confident finisher, yes, which is the precise strike. Oh!
A lot of anvils in there.
It had 28 hit points left.
Beautiful.
Describe your kill.
So Varilla's been bit-bopping and scatting around and doing all this sorts of crazy stuff. She's getting beaten up. Adriel's saving her butt. And then finally she just gets sick of it. And she does one huge slash across the chest to begin. That's her first crit. And the second one, she just lops off this critter's head.
With a rapier. That's
With
tough.
a rapier. Technically, the slice, the tip of the rapier is typically sharpened
Oh, okay.
to a cutting edge. I have one. I'm looking at it right now.
Beautiful.
So she just nicks the top of its head open. Actually, but it doesn't go all the way through, so it's just like the head like flops back. It's all gross, and there's blood shooting everywhere.
And you know what? I'm gonna let you take Panache right back for that.
Well, head wounds look worse than they are.
Sweet.
Also, don't forget, I believe you have a reaction that you could take right now if you wanted to.
I could, but it's useless because it's demoralized, and I've already demoralized all the enemies in the room.
Adriel is next.
Demoralize Adriel.
I mean, well, Adriel just saw you just kill her friend, so we'll see how that works out next. But you still have 2 more actions, I think.
Yes. And what she will do is she will move and attempt to tumble through this critter square.
Okay. That's a success. Yes, you tumble straight through.
Boom. So now it's on this side of this critter.
Is it off guard to you? No? Yes.
Oh, yes, it should. Yes. And then she will, using her last action, she will grab her crescent cross that was laying next to where her rapier was.
Okay. And takes the 10 minutes it takes to strap it onto her wrist. It's a gauntlet. It doesn't take that long. Okay.
Yeah.
This thing, you tumble through its square, and I think it's... How long is it off guard to you? Against the next attack you make before the end of your turn, so it is
Okay,
no
so it
longer
doesn't
off
matter.
guard to you. And it will... slashy.
That hits.
Okay. Does 10 points of damage.
Ouch.
And then splashes at you with its claws twice more. Misses.
She parries it away. And parries another one away.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Having the other one would let you do dual parries.
That's the only reason she grabbed it.
Inari.
Okay, I'm gonna let my spell fade. And
Okay.
then I'm gonna move around this region. And then up to here. Oh, I see a
You
bad
can
guy.
finally see some things.
I can see a bad guy. I'll use my final focus point to warp space and imaginary weapon this critter.
Okay.
We'll go slashing again.
Okay.
Whoop.
That is a hit. So many dice. Okay, 34 points of damage. Man, that's a cantrip. Ugh.
Oh my lord.
And that's it. That's my turn.
Pretty good turn. Jacksonius. You see this thing,
I didn't realize I could see that one too.
this thing, and you see this thing.
Nice of
Well-
me to light up everywhere.
I'd like to think the courageous anthem that Adriel had sung was to the tune of "Holding Out for a Hero." That's how I imagined it, and now I'm very inspired to. Very inspired.
Except Adriel moved one space north, which pushed you out of the courageous anthem's effects.
Shit. Okay, well I'm uninspired entirely.
That's not so good.
I'm like, it's still in my head. It's catchy.
Yeah. But now it's an earworm.
Well, yeah, I think I gotta continue going for this one through this door though, because
Yeah.
last I heard there was some cries for help and such. So with both weapons reloaded, I shall fire.
I mean, this makes total sense. That is a hit. on 13 points of damage. Straight into it. Yep.
And the second weapon.
Uh-huh. Miss.
Shit.
2's not going to cut it on map.
Yeah, these guys.
Third action.
Yeah, it's definitely not the time to do risky reload either, I don't think. So I guess I'll just reload. Regular reload, the first weapon again.
Okay. Ruxel. What's in your mind?
That hit me.
Oh my word. You know what I've been forgetting, fellows?
Sandstorm?
Sure have.
Dibba-dibba-dip.
So, oh boy, Ruxel goes to dying 2.
Is Ruxel dying in a sandstorm?
Yes.
Since the 2000s.
Kelvin, you can take 3 more points. Here's for Varilla. 6 points for Varilla, and for Adriel, 6 points.
Boy, that is brutal.
Adriel is at 1 hit point. Okay.
This is correct.
This Agash goes and strikes after Kelvin. Hits for 12 points of damage. Strikes again. Hits for 14 points of damage. And then strikes one more time on Kelvin. And misses. Then this one. Sees everything. Oh boy, happening. Yep. There's a bed in the way. Sees the guns happening. Adriel's there. But thinks Adriel's gonna get taken up by the sand. Nope, he doesn't. He's just gonna go. Sorry, Adriel.
Oh, not even gonna let me have a turn.
I
With
can
the
only say
strike.
it's so dumb. Well, who knows? Because it just crit missed on the first strike.
Yeah. Let's see what the next one is. Oh, I survive.
And that's its turn. Adriel.
Well, due to the sandstorm, I'm kind of obligated to heal myself a little bit because I'm going to take damage. Though I could go out with a blaze of glory.
This is a Darude stream, not a Bon Jovi stream.
You can always also, like, okay, so that is lit up over here now. You did see Inari run out into the hallway.
Yeah.
And you can see this creature.
Oh, I can see lots of things now.
Yep.
I can do stuff now. Like, if I wanted to take something out, I could, for example.
Oh, all right.
And we're gonna do. We're gonna try to at least take something out. We're gonna go, boom. I'll target here.
A 3rd level spell version of it?
Yep.
Rank. Okay.
How many actions you doing?
All three. Let me see. Oh, is that? I thought third rank would be. Oh, it's 2 missiles. It's not 2d4. It's 2 missiles per action. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, there's 3 damage. There's 5 damage. There's another 5 damage.
Ooh, 2 max damages.
There's another 3 damage. 2 more coming. Ooh, there's my first min damage. Okay. I hope it dies. Because I'm going to.
Hold on. It's heightened +2, so it's 4 of them.
It's 2 missiles per action. You
Got it.
spend
Thank
3
you.
actions.
1 additional shard with each action you spend. Got it. Yes.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My brain was just not comprehending what was happening in a way. Okay. Boom. 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 It is still alive.
Well, Varilla, kill it. Kill it, Varilla.
Quelvin.
I stand up.
Strong first action.
And I can't do any more searing restorations, right?
New.
Okay.
You
So
take 10 minutes to fix your innovation.
I'm just going to beat up this guy. Why? All right. And gonna do one of these.
One of those.
Damn it.
That is a miss.
Gonna do another one of those.
Okay.
You're gonna miss again?
Probably.
Oh no.
Keep it up.
That one is a hit. Damage.
God, damage. Those.
10 points of damage.
And that's my
Third
turn.
action? Oh, right.
I stood up.
Right. Okay, this thing is going to make slashes. Boy. Like straight at Grai. Misses on the first one. Oh. They can't use that. Hits for 13 points of damage. And then it slashes one more. One more time. It misses. Garai then does a 2-action heal on Ruxel.
Ooh, Ruxel.
All right.
Ruxel can get back into this fight. See what your 48 plus 32 is. 56 points of healing for Ruxel.
Holy
Whammy
smokes.
jambies.
Okay. Back to Wounded 1. You are in no danger of dying due to Sandstorm now. which is a big plus. And then we'll take a swing at this thing straight in front of it. Crits. For nearly maximum damage. And it has to roll a fortitude save, which it fails barely. It is knocked prone on the ground. Wow. Good eye showing up. Varilla.
Varilla's gonna heal. Varilla's going to stab. Varilla's gonna target, then stab. Whoops, that is the wrong weapon.
It's still 25, so you can roll damage just on the other weapon. Yeah, it takes all 17 points of those damage. Varilla takes 17 points of damage?
Whoops. I'm so... brain.
Okay, there, I undid it.
Ah, thank you. I was just doing
Yep.
that. Okay. Then she will... take one more stab.
Okay. Maybe.
These things have more hit points than I thought they did.
That is a hit. They have a decent amount of hit points. Describe your kill.
She takes her rapier and she just pokes its eye out. The big eye right just off of center. Goes right through its little eyeball.
Ooh, Varilla and I are tied for kills.
Very nice. Move up.
Move. Flank that bad boy. Make them...
Adriel will be able to provide off guard for 2 seconds.
Wonderful.
And now we're gonna go for the biggest hit you'll ever see.
Wait, does Adriel make it for 2 seconds? When did I roll that last damage? Did I forget to do it again?
I'm not clear on when it's supposed to happen.
After the person's turn. So Adriel goes unconscious actually.
Cool.
So if that changes what you do, Varilla, that's something you should learn. Then I also need Kelvin to just take a real quick 3 points of sand damage.
Sure, why not?
Okay. Now, Varilla, what are you doing? Is it still the same thing?
Yes. No, actually it's not.
Okay.
Could she manipulate with her chest over here? From her original location?
That's an ask.
Okay. Then she will, instead of moving that original location, she will move here.
Uh-huh.
And she will open the chest, revealing her belongings.
Okay.
So that would be attack, move, open, turn end.
Inari.
Am I able to determine what the sandstorm ranges are? This is basically the entire inside of both of these
They
rooms.
seem to be within those rooms.
Okay.
Also, are you stupefied now?
No, but I should be.
Okay.
I'll turn her on.
That was more of my question of should you be stupefied? I could not remember
Yeah.
if that's the case.
Yeah, it should be. Cool. I see a bad guy over here. So I will. Oh, I want to just see what I can see on the way through.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And then from this square, I will.
Ruxel can
Hit it.
see for 2 glorious seconds.
I'll hit this feller with an imaginary weapon.
Okay.
If I can find it.
Maybe.
I don't want to focus points it. Oh, I just got to turn the thing
Yep,
off.
turn off
Okay.
the thing. Yep.
Yep.
Go ahead
Bludgeoning.
and roll me a flat check.
Oh yeah, good call. Good. Better do that first.
I'm starting
We're
to
looking
remember
for-
how stupefied works. Yeah, you're
Hey,
fine.
that'll do it. Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, that's really low roll.
It rolled 2d20.
No, that was my flat check and my attack roll still sitting there.
Oh, I see. Okay. Wow. All right. So that is a crit.
Double, please.
Describe your kill.
Inari does a little spinny twirl thing into the corner here and pokes an imaginary bludgeoning spear through the doorway, and which looks like a rock, which bludgeons the creature to death.
A bludgeoning spear.
Yeah, like a rock at the end of a stick.
Yeah. I gotcha. Like a maul.
Yeah, but a pokey one, not a swingy one.
Gotcha.
But she does it. She imagines it really hard, which is why it was a critical hit.
Just so hard. Such a hard roll. Imagine. Okay. Jax Odious.
Oh, excellent. Let us get closer to see if there happens to be any more enemies in this room that we definitely don't know about.
Can Jacksonia see in the dark?
Oh,
Sure
crap.
can't.
What a lucky guy. He's got low light vision.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I forgot about this part. Oh, what am I? Okay, wait. Can I look for a light switch of some kind, or I can't look? I guess I can't look.
There would have been one up here, sure. On either side of the doors. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I take an action to flip that on?
Yes.
Like
Sure.
first action move here, second action turn the lights on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. We'll do that.
Sweet. One of these actions I will also be running reloading for my second gun.
Smart. Okay. You have one action left. Who do you want to shoot, Elvin or Ruxel? You'd note that now's the time because they're not wearing armor, those fools.
The whole
Unlike
time.
you who decided it's armor time while I pass out from drink. Shave is making up his mind. Ruxel.
Ah, shit. Well. Okay.
Might as well, Elvin.
He's near death. I don't think that's a good idea. Actually, wait a minute.
I don't understand what your difficulty is. That's really what I'm getting at.
Yeah, no, this is not a thing. This is not a thing. You're making me think this is a thing all of a sudden. This is not a thing.
I don't
What
understand what's
music, whether
happening
to
at
hear-
all.
Calvin or
Jack
Ruxel?
Onions walked into the room and turned on a light switch.
Yeah.
There's one bad guy,
It's
and then
just-
Kelvin and Ruxel.
It's just cover. It's just cover. He's making me think I'm
Okay.
actually gonna do damage.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna fire.
No, I was saying, who do you want to aim your guns at?
Yeah. I'm aiming my gun at the enemy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think what okay, so what was happening there was we were making a decision when there was no decision to be made, right? Like
Yes.
shoot,
Yep.
shoot the bad guy. There's no
Yes.
question. Just shoot the bad guy.
That's correct. That's correct.
Shane
You made
was
it-
just worried.
you
Was
made-
just worried that there would be an effect because of it being covered.
He made a joke earlier as well that made me think that them being in the way was an issue, and it's never been that.
And nope, it has not. That's a crit.
Sweet.
Okay. Describe your kill.
Same for the third time.
Oh boy. All right.
So that's three.
That's
Yep.
3
Sweet.
actions. Ruxel, you're finally conscious. You're laying on the ground and you see this eyeball just get exploded by a gunshot in front of your face.
I just snort and get up. And grab my piercing wind and yeah, okay, pick up. There we go, pick it up. Then, oh gosh, okay. I'm just gonna yell to Gry. Are there any left?
They held back. None that I can see.
Okay. I'm just gonna do a quick head count. I can see. I'm just gonna go run to whoever's room is left.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can
so you
Can I
can see.
reach that?
You probably knew Inari, Jacksonius, and Garai were together next
Yeah.
door.
Yeah. You still need to check on Adriel and Varilla.
Yeah. I'm just gonna move straight to that room.
Okay.
Um,
With your 800 feet of movement.
yes. Hold on. I can't. I gotta back up. That's how is my speed? Is it 35 now?
40.
Oh. All right.
Just 40.
Bam. And then so stood up, picked up my weapon, moved. That's all I can do.
Okay. All right. This guy, seeing Adriel pop down, Varilla's next to him, just is going to smash on Varilla. Misses on the first one. Hits exactly on the second strike for 10 points of damage, and then slashes one more time and misses. Well,
I am going to delay my turn.
beautiful. Garai will move to the door. Be like, Ruxel, what over there? Sees Adriel unconscious and casts another 4th rank heal. 2 actions.
Oh, healers. Oh, clerics.
47 points of healing towards Adriel.
That is so needed. Hooray.
Adriel, it is your turn.
Let me mark myself as wounded there.
Yay, death initiative. Oh yeah, Ruxel is wounded.
Wounded.
Okay, Adriel will stand up. Well, she'll grab her sword, stand up. Target this creature, and I'm a little confused by Foundry. I can see everything except for the creature I'm targeting. Is it in darkness?
It is in darkness.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Well.
not confusion. That's just how Inari's light is coming through the door.
All right. But it's probably concealment, not total darkness at this point, huh?
Boy, it's weird because it's magical light. Like, does it have
Yeah.
the same properties as glowing and all that extra blah blah blah. So,
Well, I'll just Courageous Anthem again then.
okay.
That's I am just a support bot right now.
Sorry, I'm shining the best I can.
Shining your shininess. Okay.
All right,
Vrilla.
Varilla, do it.
Frill stab.
That is what Vrilla is here for right now, and because of Courageous Anthem, that is a critical hit.
Yay, I did a thing.
Hey, you also saved Vrilla's ass to, like, save your ass eventually.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, it was barely injured, and now it is near death after that 46 points of damage. It is also now off guard.
And she's gonna go again.
I mean, you should.
Ah, and that's another crit, and this one is going to be... I should probably say this before I strike, but this one's gonna be the finisher.
Finisher?
Yes.
You definitely should say that before you're like, I critical on that one, guys.
Yes,
So I'm going to... Yes.
If you've noticed, I do a thing. Attack once, second attack, I do my finisher, and then I've got 2 more extra actions, and it's awesome. And
Yeah.
man, is this fun.
Okay, so it had 15 hit points left, so on those 32 points of damage, describe your kill.
She skewers it like a little cocktail weenie the first time around, and then she comes around and from the side skewers it like through its rib cage, or where its rib cage should have been, and kills it.
And you all breathe heavily, having survived
Because
through.
because the next pack comes in.
Second wave.
Yeah.
Oh no, nothing happens. You guys are surrounded by death and destruction, pretty injured, needing to lick your wounds, and it's still like 3 in the morning, so that's pretty impressive. And because it's 3 in the morning, no one's spells have rolled over yet for the day, so you guys will have fresh spells still tomorrow morning after resting. But you guys need some rest after you do all this healing. But let's do that next time. How about that?
Okay.
Sounds good.
Good
Who did
job,
next time?
everyone.
Just rest.
Tax day.
Can I make an argument for this extra exercise helping burn off the hangover a little faster?
Yeah, you can make that argument. Yeah.
Jacksonius gets the zoomies.
I wish that was like a feat you could get. It's just zoomies once a day. You get the zoomies.
Sure, Jacksonius, you barf at the end of all this, and you're no longer second.
I forgot I was going to try to use that as an attack.
Oh boy.
Or
Uh,
does Kelvin invent a fantasy laser pointer? It's just
You sure can. Why not?
hell
See you
yeah,
first.
that's what we do.
All right. We'll see you in a couple weeks. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.